What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Show back with another video, and today we're talking about Fire Emblem Engage. And I've been playing this game for like the past 4 days. I really can't upload any clips of it because it'll get struck and my channel will get struck. But I've been playing it. You know, I got the game early. I've been playing. I think I got about 20 to 30 hours in it. I haven't finished it completely yet. But I must say, with this one, the Three Houses, I've fully submitted to my love for Fire Emblem games. I'm fully a Fire Emblem fan now because they've done it again. Now, while this one doesn't hit like Fire Emblem Three Houses, not saying it's any worse or any better than Fire Emblem Three Houses. It's just a different vibe. You know, this one's not taking place in a school. This one is not specifically based on like different paths that you can take from what I've seen. You know, in Three Houses, and I'm gonna try my best not to kind of compare those two from now on, but in Three Houses, you know, you had the school, you had to pick which different route you wanted, and whatever route that you chose, that's the students you would get, and then you maybe get stuff people along the way. And this one, I chose to play the same way in the classic mode. That is probably my favorite thing about Fire Emblem. If you die, you lose your characters forever. It really makes you want to not die and try to find ways to win the map by being literally perfect. Another thing that's missing from Three Houses, and I promise is the last name I'm gonna bring up, because even though they are the same franchise, they're totally different games. I know people hated it when Persona kept being brought up for Shin Megami. So what seems to also be missing is the zoom camera. Like in Three Houses, you can actually like zoom all the way in and move your units in like a big giant area map. And this one, it seems to be straight just top down. So that's like a little bit different from Fire Emblem Three Houses. That's my only like small nitpick, if I'm being honest. I really like the game. I just think this is my only small issue with the game, because I really like the other mode too. It wasn't as like easy to maneuver with that mode, but it was nice to look at. Now the story in this Fire Emblem Engage actually kind of surprised me. I thought it was gonna be a kind of one-off story. I've been playing a lot of games lately. The gameplay's been good and the story's been okay, but the story is actually kind of dragging me in. You know, follows a character, your character, and he is a divine dragon, which is basically like a deity. He's a god to these people, and he wakes up after a, you know, long time of being asleep. Wakes up, and obviously the evil version of him has now awoken, and he's ready to do damage. Now, I do actually like some of the characters in this. I feel like they grow on you because obviously you don't have to pick a certain route. It could have went this way. You know, they have a lot of different kingdoms, but you basically go and collect a lot of people from different kingdoms. The gameplay is obviously where it's at though, because, you know, and now we have these things called Emblem Rings, which was like the big highlight that they showed when this game was first announced. Emblem Rings really amplify the combat tenfold for me.
Lend me your strength.
I love in little games like that where, you know, you have a lot of different units and stuff, and then your units can transform to be way more powerful. Games like Disgaea with the Overlord systems, and Midnight Suns with, you know, some of their characters being able to transform into other stuff. Me personally, that's a 10 out of 10 mechanic for me. Other people might not care as much, and I can definitely understand why. It's not that crazy, you know what I'm saying? It's not like the most innovative thing, but I gotta say, for me, it does it 100%. Now, I like the idea of the bond rings and stuff. Weirdly, I wish there were more. There's 12, and there's no lack of bond rings for me, at least. I just feel like I just want so many more rings, because just like the more rings you play with, the more the combat intensifies, and the rings allow you to basically add a whole nother fighting style to whatever character you put them on. And the cool thing about this is that they could have just applied it to the Divine Dragon, which is the main character, because through his powers the rings work, but he also lets his allies use the rings, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a Shaman King thing, where you're fighting with a spirit the entire time. So that's really awesome. I really like that this game could be predictable and unpredictable at the same time. What I mean is that there was a lot of points where I was like, okay, battles are getting pretty easy and stuff. And you also have the time crystal, which is an item from Three Houses, where you basically can rewind time. Like if your unit dies or you need to go back a turn or something, you can actually rewind time so that, you know, you can make a different move where your characters can try to survive. I mean, it kind of is a cop-out, but it's not really a cop-out, because I don't see this one because I like my characters and I put it on classic. So certain characters that I really didn't want to die because I really like their design and, you know, just their characters in general, you know, I was able to save using this little method. But there's actually a point in the story where several points in the story where you can definitely find yourself pointless. You mean, if you're gonna try to save everybody, you're gonna try to have to restart the whole mission. It's like a point in the story where, you know, they may put you in a position where none of that is actually useful for you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, predictable and unpredictable at the same time. I really do love this game. Should I think you know what I'm saying? Do you buy it? Yes, absolutely. I think this is an absolute buy. If you love any of these types of games and you know what you're getting into, even if you don't, I feel like Fire Emblem is an amazing time to try to get into one of these. I don't know, I think it's called isometric. I don't specifically know, but these like top-down strategy type games. If you haven't played them before, definitely try to check them out now. This game is absolutely fantastic. I love it. Music is amazing. The gameplay is amazing, and the story is pretty good. You know, I don't really have a rating system for these types of things, but we definitely going with a definitely buy. Do not wait for a sale. With that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video.